my Elizabethan collection from 1981, and with the panniers and the swirl gold. In fact, it was from, I think it's just before Princess Diana announced her engagement, and Vogue said, oh, we would like you to design something for a fairy princess type wedding. Well, this was my version, but that didn't get to there. These are the one-sided dresses, of which you'll see one, and you see the twists round their heads. Now, this photograph is from 1974 Vogue, 1974 and 1975 Vogue, and if you look in a Viktor Rolf catalogue from a couple of years ago, they've got exactly those twists. And this is a cloak of the Ayers Rock print. This is from my African collection from 1983, and this is the zebra print. And in fact, lately in America, I have started to do opera, and I did the sets and costumes for Aida, and with Aida's father, who's very tribal, I printed that print on top of leather, as if he's got a very imaginary zebra skin on. This was the cowboy collection from 1974 or 5, and that's Tina Chow modelling with the handkerchief, and then that is Jerry Hall in chaps. These were pictures from a collection inspired by Greece and all of the fans on the heads, and then printed suede yokes and raw silk dresses. This was a second Indian collection from 1987, and these are trousers and tunics and beaded tops and tunics that I also showed in India at that time, and with Andrew's wonderful crowns and earrings. This was a Spanish collection, and I worked again with another wonderful makeup artist called Phyllis. Phyllis is on her name? Phyllis Cohen, and she did the most wonderful beaded eye patches that we stuck on the eyes that were quite fabulous. And Stephen Jones did the opening headdresses, and Trevor Sorby did all the different pieces of hair. This was the Egyptian collection, and the makeup by Richard Shara was done as if they were total masks. And this was called the Queen's Wings, and it was a jacket as if it was all the wings. And I've used that as a big influence on the Aida, only we painted them on sort of wonderful shiny polyester that we then pleated. That's another one of the Queen's Wings, but this time all beaded. And then finally, at the end of the exhibition, we did different pictures of me on how I transformed into different things. Some of them are a total mistake. This is 1971, when I went on my first trip to Australia for Seca's Silk and Australian Women's Weekly. Unfortunately, I've lost all that jewellery. I don't know where it went. Then that's from the cowboy look with the hair twist. Then that's from the African look. I always think if you don't try things out and you don't wear them yourself, then you don't believe in them enough. You know. So it's always quite good if if you wear your own things and you find out they're not comfortable, you know you have to change them around as well. Different ones. This was the one on the far side, which I still like with the mane, was by Yvonne Gold, another amazing makeup artist, and that was done by drawing and sketching all over my face. Very early ones. This is very, very early. In sort of, what was this? This would be about 67, when I still had black hair. And that's early Chinese look. Another Chinese one. I hate that blue one, but it got into the book, so it ends up here. That was one, and all the nets painted onto my face for that one over there. And then that's part of one of the cowboy looks. That was the one I did for the sari collection, and then the other one for for the African collection. And these were photographed by an amazing girl called Robin Beach that Andrew and I worked with, and she's just done a marvellous new book called From Visage to Virage, isn't it? So if you get a chance to see it or even buy it,